Exactly. The master plan was built around Corona, honey. It wasn't built, it didn't stop. It was, this
Right.
you already knew. When everybody says pandemic, I said, I need you to really grasp the whole thing of that statement. When you say,
I know, huh?
you got
Yep,
to grasp all of the statement, not just some of it. Give me
that's
one
right.
moment. I just got to make sure we don't get too loud on here. We live, y'all. We live.
Oh, yes.
So we just make
All
sure I'm
right.
getting us set
Greetings,
up.
everyone.
Reading. Oh, yes. So let me just get us all in shape here. I haven't shared just yet, but I want to make sure I get us all prepared for what we're about to share. And Miss Karen, all right. So let's get folks prepared for what they're about to see, y'all. So let them know what they're about to see. All right. So good evening, everyone on YouTube and everywhere. I'm just letting everybody know. We are sharing, this is P2G Networks, and every Tuesday night we share crypto in your business. For those who have our link and would like to join the conversation for insight, this conversation, you are certainly welcome to join the workshop from the inside. How you can expose your business to cryptocurrency as many different ways. And in our group, we have several people who may want to share how they've seen cryptocurrency able to interact with their actual business, or even for those who have never had a business, have utilizing cryptocurrency and the blockchain. Now you have a business. You don't even need an idea, which is a beautiful part. You can actually go into business for yourself right through this wonderful innovation called the
I'll go
blockchain.
this way. Thank you.
All right. So Miss Karen, we're gonna put you on hold there for a moment. All right.
Okay.
All right. There we go. One moment. Got to come out the top. There we go. She's where she at? All right. So here we go. I want to welcome everyone to the platform today. Just to let you know that we have a few disclaimers that we would like that. One, this is not financial advice. We are not financial advisors. We're not telling people what to do with their finances. What we do here is share concepts in creating income streams and cash flow for businesses. We have amazing things that we have been able to put in play utilizing blockchain and cryptocurrency offers in different ways. Business owners are able to expand on creating using cryptocurrency as a currency, as well as a building block for building financial funds long term. This is stuff that once you learn, you can then utilize it the way you would like to. It puts your finances back in your control, and it makes you aware so that you can then have growth. So we're looking forward to, you all being a part of this platform and being a part of this growth. So give me one moment, and I'm going to ask, if you are watching this video on YouTube, if you're on P2G Networks, I want you to all get out there and share, 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 because it is important that not only we know about it, but that all other business owners have the opportunity to take advantage of this free information as well as application for getting involved. Because where you stand is where you can grow right from. So let's get started, okay? It's not a long program, so I want to make sure everybody's in and set in. Get yourself a pen and a paper. Always ask questions. Those who are live, ask questions. Those who are on YouTube, ask questions. If you text, I can see, okay? Because I am running the video to make sure that you have an opportunity to get your questions asked. So let's make sure we get folks on and get their questions answered during this process. We're not playing out here. We out here to help one another get ahead. There is no selling involved in this platform. During this platform, if you're interested in something, getting more information about something, I want you to reach out to us on the website, which is p2gnetworks.com. If you reach p2gnetworks.com, all you have to do is click on our store, which gives you all the stuff that you're interested in that you saw, and we only make connection. There's no sales on that website either. It's information for consultation, which is also free. Let's get it popping, y'all. Let's get it popping. All right, everybody. Our first question is always going to be what, y'all? Family, what's the question that's always asked in the beginning? The answer to the first question. What is?
Cryptocurrency.
What is cryptocurrency? And instead of myself, I like to share with people what it is, but I like to ask questions. Can y'all share with everyone what that is? Just from your knowledge.
It is a digital asset, digital currency.
Anybody else? Come on, yes, correct, come on.
Yes, it is a digital asset, but essentially it is software or code.
Exactly. So I'm about to remove the pin and put us back in the room together, because that's how I like to be. Get that gallery. Get everybody in the picture. I like that. All right. So that being said, it's a digital asset. It's also used as currency. How many cryptocurrencies are there?
Over
8,000.
10,000 right now.
I know, right? 10,000. But everybody knows the big boy. Who's the big boy? Who's granddaddy? Right.
Bitcoin.
Bitcoin. So first steps first, we're going to teach you a little bit about that big daddy, the big daddy that started it all. Our premier coin, which is Bitcoin. We have many different coins. They do many different things. And you will learn over time because our platform provides education on an ongoing basis for free. And so with that being said, let's get a little bit of an opening to this. Let's do it. Come on. So I'm going to have the BBC. I have a video from the BBC I'd like to share with you all if you're open to it. All right, let's get it started.
I give my card details to the shop. When you want to buy something normally, using your normal bank card, this is what happens. I give my card details to the shop. The shop asks the bank if I'm good for the money. The bank checks its records to see if I've got enough in my account. If I do, it lets the shop know. It updates its records to show the movement of money from my account to the shop's. Oh, and it takes a little cut for its trouble. Now, if you wanted to remove the bank from that system, who else would you trust to keep those records and not alter them or cheat in any way? Well, I wouldn't trust you. I wouldn't trust you. In fact, I wouldn't trust any single person, but I might trust everyone. The idea is you don't have a central record of transactions. Instead, you distribute many, many copies of this ledger around the world. Each owner of each copy records every transaction. So, to buy something using cryptocurrency, I give the shop my details. The shop asks all the bookkeepers if I'm good for the money. The bookkeepers all check their records to see if I have enough. If I do, they tell the shop, and then all update their records to show the movement of money. So there's no way that a forged transaction can make it in. If I try to alter a ledger, it won't match all of the other copies, and it gets rejected. Oh, and one of them, at random, will be given a reward of some newly created cryptocurrency. This is how cryptocurrencies work. And remember, all of these bookkeepers, all of these ledgers, they're not actually people, they're computers. Lots of computers.
When you vote, have you ever wondered whether your ballot is actually
So That was interesting. It's the first time that I've seen this video before, by the way. But it is the first time that I noticed that when he changed the ledger and they verified it and denied it, what did they all do immediately? What did they all do, guys? What happened as soon as he changed that ledger? Did anybody see the heads turn toward him? Did anyone see all those heads turn toward him? They could immediately see. That tells me about the security. Did anybody catch that part of it?
No.
We gotta look, we gotta be quick, y'all. We gotta be quick. Because that's how fast the transactions actually work on the blockchain. And in actuality, we find ourselves in a position where cryptocurrency changes how money exists in our world and exists for us, which is awesome. Does anybody notice who do you really work for? Those who do digital business, in order to do business nowadays, it's almost required that you do digital business, right? Think about it. Anybody getting anybody cashing out checks to cash these days? How those stimulus checks showing up?
Digitally to the bank account.
Going straight to what, y'all? Unemployment checks. Y'all can unmute. You guys are muted. I need you back in the room.
Oh. You go straight to your it goes straight to your bank, most of them. You don't even get, and some states have debit cards for your what do you call that, Jim? Unemployment checks. They go right to your debit card.
Social Security, same thing. They don't go to your bank account. Most of them have a card for you. If you don't have a bank account, they'll give you a card which designates you a digital account. They will no longer send paper checks, because if a paper check gets lost in the mail, what happens?
They got to replace it.
And paper is costly, isn't it? Few people get paper checks. Why? Banks aren't looking to do business in paper much. What's also happening on the amount of actual paper cash you're able to take out of a bank?
It's decreasing to a smaller amount. Put more restrictions and regulations on our money.
Yep. So I could put 5,000 in, but I got a $500 a day limit. They're like, oh, you want money? You're gonna have to take out 1/10 of what you put in. Because we need that money. Now the banks don't even need that money on their books no more, do they? Right?
No, they don't.
Oh, they don't. But what else are they regulating? We just heard about it. Remember, when you go to a bank and you go to go to a shop, and this goes from remember, this is biz crypto in your business. Right now, if you're doing business and you have PayPal or not Cash App, but if you have PayPal, actually Cash App too, because when you bring it to cash into your account, you have to pay the fee. Baby, if you're doing business with a third party, you're paying label for your money. That fee usually gets transferred over to who?
The consumer.
So in actuality, what you're saying is, I'm so sorry to people who are loyal to my brand. You got to pay more money because my boss won't pay me back unless I pay them. And you're an independent business. How does that work?
That's crazy.
Who do you think you work for?
The merchant account.
I got to ask a question. If you have a job, you go to work to get paid. Who do you work for? Did anyone hear the question?
I heard it. It just
okay, but we have to answer this question because people are on YouTube. They're trying to get the answer for that. Who do you work for?
That third party, who's ever processing your payments.
Right. Now that's a business owner. But when you go to a job, you have a job, you work to get your boss to pay you, right?
Mm-hmm.
You go to work every day so he can give you a paycheck at the end of the week. and hand you your money.
You hope.
Wait, now hold up. I love this. Now, if you have a merchant account, you work every day, get your money taken care of so that you can Z out and you pay them to pay you your money you work for all week.
They give you a percentage of the money that you brought in. That's crazy.
Ain't that crazy? Your business, you bought the goods and services. You did
But
this,
they're getting you on both ends.
but you're waiting to get paid from a third party that's holding your money. Unless they take a portion. That's
You
what
wonder
we
why
call
so many
this system.
You wonder why so many people want to go back to a cash business.
Well, look, and a lot of people are trying to. What's the downfall of a cash business?
What's the downfall?
Yeah, what's the downfall of cash business?
Taxes.
Say it again.
Taxes.
Taxes.
Because when you run a cash business, they run your income tax on estimates of what the average ones who pay taxes on already.
What about that? By the way, we are not tax professional on this platform.
No.
I just want to make sure we're very clear. What are some of the disadvantages of running your life in cash? What about credit?
You're off the radar.
Accessibility.
To the current loan system, right?
Yep.
To being able to build. Most businesses they depend on loans to get to fund their upward movement. That is just the current structure. Now, what if you didn't have that structure anymore? What if you and your customers could use a mutually decided currency anywhere on the planet, digitally verified in minutes, seconds to minutes, and complete a transaction with a minuscule, and when I say minuscule, I'm talking about points on a penny, fee, and complete the transaction. And then, without needing a credit report, what if you could qualify for a loan? Because you take cryptocurrency and you have that as collateral. My people, banks, we've had discussions about banks having selective loaning. So
Practices.
right? We talk about how, there's prejudice and it can be practiced anywhere, and we know this to be true. We know this. But what if there was a system that all of that didn't matter? Because machines were in control. We set programs that said, if you do this, then this happens. Then comes what's called the blockchain. It evens the playing field. You can do business with anybody, anywhere, any time of day. There's no market shutdown. Oh, by the way, for all those who like to trade, and this is not a trading conversation, but I'm letting you know right now, crypto markets don't close.
Nope.
Let y'all know that right now. They don't close 24 hours everywhere. You ain't got to wait for them to open up to get started. Now, what you have to do to get involved is begin to get this basic knowledge. And that's where I'm going to share a little more about that blockchain. It's so important that you have this basics. So let's get you into the blockchain, the basics of what's happening. I like this one. This is one of my favorite videos. Great example. And kind of futuristic. It tells you what's to come soon.
When you vote, have you ever wondered whether your ballot is actually counted? If you meet someone online, how do you know they're who they say they are? When you buy coffee that's labeled fair trade, what makes you so certain of its origin? To be sure, really sure, about any of those questions, you'd need a system where records could be stored, facts could be verified by anyone, and security is guaranteed. That way, no one could cheat the system by editing records, because everyone using the system would be watching. Systems like this are on the horizon, and the software that powers them is called a blockchain. Blockchains store information across a network of personal computers, making them not just decentralized, but distributed. This means no central company or person owns the system, yet everyone can use it and help run it. This is important because it means it's difficult for any one person to take down the network or corrupt it. The people who run the system use their computer to hold bundles of records submitted by others, known as blocks, in a chronological chain. The blockchain uses a form of math called cryptography to ensure that records can't be counterfeited or changed by anyone else. You've probably heard of the blockchain's first killer app, a form of digital cash called Bitcoin that you can send to anyone, even a complete stranger. Bitcoin is different from credit cards, PayPal, or other ways to send money because there isn't a bank or financial middleman involved. Instead, people from all over the world help move the digital money by validating others' Bitcoin transactions with their personal computers, earning a small fee in the process. Bitcoin uses the blockchain by tracking records of ownership over this digital cash, so only one person can be the owner at a time and the cash can't be spent twice, like counterfeit money in the physical world can. But Bitcoin is just the beginning for blockchains. In the future, blockchains that manage and verify online data could enable us to launch companies that are entirely run by algorithms, making self-driving cars safer, help us protect our online identities, and even track the billions of devices on the Internet of Things. These innovations will change our lives forever, and it's all just beginning. To learn more about the urgent future of the blockchain, please visit iftf.org/blockchainfutureslab.
Loving it. This is some of my favorite stuff. We are in the process of introducing different ways. You know, it's so important that people and businesses understand that this is just the beginning, and don't watch others innovate ahead of you. You can start from your small personal business. And it's probably the best place to start from because then you can start to innovate yourself. There's so much room on the blockchain to grow. I mean, ladies and gentlemen, I have some amazing people here on this platform with me right now, and they've been a part of our growing process of P2G, but also creation and innovative ways of using the blockchain and building groups and information through education, but then building funding through that education as well, using what we learned. Now, I want to share, I want some of these folks in here to share if they can. Talk to me about some of the things that we've done to utilize the blockchain, things that weren't even, it wasn't even set up for originally. Let them know what you've been up to.
Let me see. Well, one of the few things that I've actually been able to take with the blockchain, I've learned that you can move data and you change the way the remittance game works. You can change the remittance system completely because it no longer takes 5 days and 5 people putting their hand on money and say you're in another country. You know, you reduce the number of middlemen. You go from say 5 people to 2. You and the person who sent it. That's what that's one of the things I love about the blockchain. And probably one of the other things I enjoy about the blockchain is
I think someone else has a project on here, a couple of projects on here.
one other project on there. Come on, then.
On the blockchain. So this is the perfect place to share where your business is up to with the blockchain. You know, something that wasn't exactly built into your original model. All right, is Dawood El in the room? Dawood, are you with us?
Yeah, I'm here. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah, greetings, bro.
You, brother. That's good.
Peace,
All right.
family.
Yes, good. Oh, look all clean. Look at you. Okay. That's my brother.
So what was your question?
So talk to him. You're a busy man. Don't come back and be like you ain't know what I'm talking about. That's what's up.
Hey, hold on,
what
bro.
you been up to?
I mean, blockchain could be used for various things. You know what I'm saying? Crowdfunding. And crowdfunding it's just a cool way of fundraising between a group of people, you know, group economics. The blockchain has gave us a secure way to do so. You know, some systems are, you know, peer to peer, some systems aren't. But you know, I've been dealing with Foresight. Um, you know, another very good project is Velocity with Bitcoin. And I recently found another pretty good project because they don't have a holding tank at all.
Right.
It is strictly member to member
Got it.
to make the wheels turn. So, and I just been studying it, you know, trying to find ways to, you know, make it work with other ideas, you know, with fundraisers and stuff like that. And I mean, it's very simple. It don't take a whole lot. You know, the money still move fast.
That's right.
It don't cost. It don't. I mean, it don't cost nothing. You know, to make it happen. So,
Right.
I mean, that's the advantage of blockchain and this whole, you know, crypto space. You know, from the software side to the currency side to the smart contracts.
Speaking of smart contracts, we're gonna come up into that, brother. I want to make sure we expose folks to that project because we do have some projects that we are on, and like he was sharing about Foresight. That is an amazing peer-to-peer blockchain project that we introduced to families and children on Thursday. This gentleman being one of our presenters, and as well as Mr. Chocolate Gold here, who happens to be a phenomenal presenter and sharer in the area of not just blockchain, but in general, fundraisers. This young lady got her own show built around how you could get it popping on your own fundraiser. That child won't start me up. Go ahead and let them know what you've been up to, Missy.
Yeah, so you're absolutely right. The blockchain opened up opportunity for me to be able to help people that I really cared about. People that society kind of forgot about or deemed that they didn't deserve, you know, to be able to take care of themselves and fend for themselves and be connected to their family. And so, yes, I've been working with fundraisers with these smart contracts, and also running my show on Fridays, Fundraising Freedom Fridays on Stereo at 5 p.m. Central Time. And it's been great to be able to see people who, you know, don't have a lot of money be able to get into these programs with a little bit and really build and be able to connect with other families and people who are needing something, some type of way to be able to bring in some extra streams of income. But also the blockchain has opened up what I call crypto gaming, which is amazing. And myself, I homeschool my son. And so we've been playing these crypto games, and not only are we having fun and making money, but these games are actually teaching him different things. I've been able to replace some of those boring math lessons with, you know, games like Crop Bites, where he can learn measurements and money and, you know, different things. So crypto gaming is an amazing application on the blockchain, and I'm starting to love gaming. And I never really was like a game person, but I'm actually starting to get into it more.
The beautiful part that I like is that it's interactive, whereas you actually have to interact with people from the worldwide community, and that's it's the exposure in crypto gaming now. And I mean, so how does this come back to crypto in your business? My question is who are you serving in your community? You see what I'm saying? Who are you serving? How my business owners, how connected to you are in providing extra added value. You could be sharing this with your community instead of saying, hey, give me your money for my goods. How about you bring levels of income to their life? Baby, you now have an offering you can make with your offering. I'm trying to tell you, business owners, it's time for us to get together and innovate, because this blockchain thing ain't going nowhere. And everybody else and your mama are taking over. So I'm listening in one of my rooms, and I'm trying to trying to keep my peace, y'all. You know, I'm trying to keep the peace. Everybody's like, you know, this blockchain thing is a hype, and you know, the corporations already own it. Government is shutting it down. They blocking. Let me explain something to you, y'all. The fiat system is dead. It has been dead for almost 20 years. They have been doing all they can. If you have not noticed that quantitative easing, which is the excess printing of fiat dollars, has been going on for the last excess 20 odd years. Okay, we felt it first in 98, the crash. Y'all remember that? Everybody goes to 208. No, we had a first crash in 98. Okay, get it to it, don't get it twisted. And that first crash opened another door up. It said, oh my God, what happens when we don't have anything to cover this money? They knew that. It was already known because the math was previously done, which is why they continuously say we have plenty of money. We can print as much as we want. I'm sorry, but the math doesn't work. Anyone, you don't even need to be a math genius. Anyone who understands supply and demand, too much supply and too little demand, and we all the same amount of people, guess what? When you got as much money as you want, nothing has value. That is when the prices start skyrocketing. Anybody notice the price is going up on a lot of stuff? You make $15. You went from $8.50 to $15 an hour, and it still ain't enough. Come on, y'all, somebody.
Nope.
How almost double your money still ain't enough. Quantitative easing, we got plenty. We print as much as we want. Baby, I'm suggesting that you don't go down with the ship because the government is not, and neither are these major businesses. And since you don't feel major about your business, we're going to show you how major it can be. Just because it's called a small business doesn't mean you have to stay small. Doesn't mean that your finances have to stay small. It just means that right now your structure is kind of limited. It has the potential to grow. And that all determines upon your financial activity and your financial knowledge. Well, we're adding some extra knowledge to you tonight. I sure hope you guys are on and asking questions. If you love what you're getting and you want more, I'm going to ask you to like, subscribe, hit the notification on YouTube so you can keep up with what's happening on this platform. Because, baby, if you think this is info, wait till tomorrow night. Rapping crypto will blow your mind. So that is a shameless plug because I produced that program and I'm loving it. I've been making I've been benefiting since I began. I ain't gonna give y'all my business now. But let's get it popping. How else can you make money? We're gonna talk about it. What I love is that there's companies like Pundi X. Pundi X is a Singapore-based company that basically has brought the ability to do regular transactions, but purely with cryptocurrency. Now I know y'all saying, why? Oh, that's like everything else. We already got crypto cards, crypto to cash cards, all the visas and all of that got that crypto activity. Yeah, but when you cash out your crypto, you got some things you're gonna be responsible for. That's not a crypto to crypto. This is authentic, pure transactions in cryptocurrency. It is a project that is growing worldwide, has been expanding amazingly, and I can't wait to expose you to it. So let's get a little video in. Does anyone have anything to add before I pull up the video? Hello, Spirit Bear. We see you, darling. And he's right. The value of the dollar is plummeting and got to secure your money with crypto. Someone mentioned that the government confiscated the gold. Guess what? Major corporations own this company, this country. This country happens to be owned by major corporations when it comes to the financial backing. They ain't giving up their gold, and neither are we. And neither are we giving up our crypto. Notice how many major companies bought up a bucket load of Bitcoin, of cryptos, and are creating cryptocurrencies, including the government. So do know that it's fair game for all. Don't miss your opportunity because of rhetoric and assumptions. Let's get it popping. Knowledge can change your world or it can break it. Let's get it popping. I love it.
Objective of building PuniX is actually to allow everyone to be able to use cryptocurrency to buy and sell items, and also to acquire cryptocurrency through a very easy way through Expose.
What do you think of our partnership now that we have integrated our export solution into your Android devices? And what do you hope to see as well as a result of this partnership?
Well, first of all, thanks for partnering with us. It's great. I think by partnering with FunDX, we actually enable ourselves to the next step of transacting, right?
Yeah.
So we already do card payment, we do QR payment, and we pride ourselves on integrating any payment method that's out there, and that's going to be used by consumer globally. So, you know, one thing, we're going to be able to do cryptocurrency, but not just only one type of cryptocurrency. We offer the wide variety of a currency and coins that thanks to your wallet. So I think it's great. It really puts us in a unique position to offer to our consumers and merchants what they want to do.
It's a very good thing for the company and also for our MPXS holders, because essentially our commitment to the holders and also the community is that we want to be a company that is doing real stuff, which is rolling out real products for real people to use. So I think that is our commitment, and the partnership with Ultra and the success so far is a proof that we can do it.
Today I'm looking for my lunch and also to get a good
Here's how
drink.
it's
So
done.
I'm here in a cafe area, and let's try to see what we can find. Let's get some good food and good drinks.
Now we are here at a very nice coffee place that supports our XPOS device and also our XPass card. Let's buy ourselves some drinks using our XPass card. Can I have a chocolate coffee?
One chocolate coffee.
Yeah.
Chocolate coffee.
So can I pay with my Pundi XPass card?
Okay.
So what I'll do is that I'll just tap the device using the card. Here we have it. We just bought ourselves a chocolate coffee using the Pundi XPass card. Can I buy a Bitcoin using my XPass card?
Of course can.
The Pundi XPoS device not only allows me to buy coffee, it also allows me to buy Bitcoin. And we can also buy Bitcoin using mobile application. This is Pundi Pundi, and let's try to buy a Bitcoin using the application. Fifi, can I buy a 0.1 Bitcoin?
Okay.
So what I'll do is that I will use the QR code and let the XPoS device scan my QR code. So I will confirm the payment using my thumbprint. Okay, or the passcode. Here I have it. I bought myself a Bitcoin. You can actually buy coffee or Bitcoin using our XPoS device and our XPass card or our application.
Hey guys, welcome back to Crypto Clan.
So any questions about that platform for Pundi? Actually, I like the idea of being able to do cryptocurrency using a actual crypto only card, because your Pundi card itself, you did get to see him make the purchase with the Crypto XPass, correct? He purchased his tea, his coffee, his chocolate coffee with his XPass card.
Yes.
He just used one of these. His was black, but whatever. So he used it with the machine that it accepted, which should be your machine, and digitally it transferred over. And he got himself a coffee. She gave him the coffee. Fifi was really cool. But what did he do when he said, I want to purchase a Bitcoin?
It's the same card for the purchase.
Exactly. And in this case, at no time did he use fiat.
Nope.
So he could have used another coin that was already in his wallet or already in a wallet. Something that I want to share with people, we have something called on-chain purchases for that wallet. I myself am a merchant, but I'm also a distributor for the East Coast of the United States. And actually, I kind of go both ways. I don't care. I'll go everywhere. Anybody wants this machine. Because this particular machine actually allows us to do authentic, original, one-on-ones, person-to-person transfers of crypto for our goods and services. One of our other presenters in the room happens to be here. She's also a Pundi merchant. And you can ask her about her experience with her Pundi machine. Ms. Karen Briggs. I'm going to tell them a little bit about your business that you run with your Pundi machine.
Hi, yes, I'm Karen Briggs, and yes, I purchased a machine. I was Ruby's first purchase actually, and I love my machine. I'm getting more acquainted with it. I love how there's 9 different cryptos to choose from, and how people they do have. If they have an app that goes with the machine that you use with the card, and the app is free. You just download the app and sync it up, the wallet, yes, and you sync it up with the card, and it's wherever there's a Pundi machine, you can use your card for purchases or services.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Let's talk about that. And the goal is to have more Pundi machines accepting more business owners accepting goods and services in crypto, getting rid of your middleman and becoming wealthy, or should say becoming profitable with the money you're making in crypto. Because when you accept cryptocurrency, you now have crypto to sell back and at a fee, because there are fees.
Yes.
Yes, indeed. And
Yes.
that's the thing
But it's
too
yours.
that we need to understand, that these machines are everywhere. You may not even be realizing that that
Yes.
ATM that you've always used just to get cash, you can now buy Bitcoin on it.
Mhm.
And I mean, they're everywhere. If you just search for Bitcoin ATM or cryptocurrency ATM in your area, you're going to see a bunch of them pop up. And those machines are getting paid each time somebody connects to them to buy or sell, whatever function that machine does. And so again, you want to cut out that middleman. You don't want the machine people to get the money. You
Nope.
need to have you need to get the money yourself, making a
That's
way
right.
to get that that fee. And I'm pretty sure Pundi X's fee is a lot lower than a lot of the other ones, because I've
Oh
seen,
yeah.
and it's like a little bit of Bitcoin, and they want you to pay about half the amount just for the fee. And so
Get it.
right, and so not only will you be able to offer your customers crypto, you'll be
Mhm.
able to offer it to them at a lower rate.
Mhm.
Now, the beautiful part about
Most
that is
definitely.
that if you are dealing with fiat and you would like to get your crypto from Pundi to start, say you want to go to one of those merchants and you want to use your credit card to get your crypto, guess what? You can do it, because these machines are actually very versatile. The machines themselves not only give and take crypto, but they also take and accept USD through credit cards, debit cards,
Right.
Nice.
Apple Pay, Samsung Pay, Google Pay, and even
Yeah.
PayPal, right on that one
PayPal.
machine. On that one machine. Now, myself, I'm not a physical location, but I do sell cryptocurrency in my community. I provide it through the Pundi system for them, right over this thing right here. Why? Because I have a consulting business.
Mhm.
Interesting what you can do or what you can create with some technology, right?
Right.
What is your business offering that's different from others who do exactly what you do? We know they can't do it like you do it, but what makes you stand out? That's what you should be focusing on, always creating an extra value. See, this is why we love it. P2G actually is a phenomenal place where we have created our own network of networks that come together and share with each other how to take your business to the next level, get ideas. We brainstorm and then build. We go into action with one another and then create processes. Now, mind you, we're not going to do it for you, but you now have allies in building an amazingly profitable business.
Yes.
New technology and get new customers. I can't wait to share with you. And you'll have to wait, because if you would like to get more information on how blockchain and crypto works, and we're more than happy to give you great information. Oh my goodness, we have so much to share. There's all kinds of smart contracts, and some of them actually are built around loan programs that do not require you to have credit history. A lot ways for you to actually acquire cryptocurrency at a growing scale, at a short growth or long growth, ways for you to learn how to trade and even offer that as an offering for your business for others to learn and do the same as you. See, what is your unique value offering? A good friend of mine taught me that. Shout out Cornell, I guess Cornell Green. Okay.
Yep.
Shout out Cornell Green. He is a master of, he's calling the master of failure, because he fails forward and builds from it.
Mm.
And I love learning from wisdom. So I want you to remember, your unique value offer is going to change the game for you. Crypto, that's unique, baby. And what it comes with is education. It requires education. Well, we got you there. So when are you going to join the crew? Okay? You're being welcomed into the door. Go to p2gnetworks.com. And all you got to do is find the program you would like. You have free offerings all week long. You have education, application, programs. We got shows, talks about nothing but your economy and how you can benefit from it. Because that's the first and most important economy, the one in your home, the one you're creating. So what I tell all the people all the time is, don't worry about what they are doing. The question is always going to be, what are you doing about what's happening to you? I want to thank everyone who's been on this platform with me. This has been a phenomenal P2G, amazing crypto in your business. If you would like to get or like to find out how to get the Pundy system, don't forget to get on p2gnetworks.com, go to the store and watch the video, click the link and fill out the questionnaire. We'll be more than happy to reach you within 24 to 48 hours and have a nice little conversation on how this works for you in your business. Guys, tell them where you're at. Share your story briefly because we're off soon. Who wants to go first? Mr. Thomas, hop in.
Ooh. Well, this is Mr. Thomas. You know me. You can find me everywhere on P2G. I do the look and the feel for the sites. I am one of the cryptocurrency trainers and facilitators for Pennies to Go and Crypto Boomers.
Right.
I also work in the trading field on the weekends. 10
Tell
o'clock
them what it is.
10 a.m. every Saturday morning.
Uh-huh.
Get you the basics for cryptocurrency as far as trading it on the Forex markets and in the binary field. Okay, and then Sunday we have the group for the men, where men come sit at the round table and we show you how you can change the way your economy comes through your home and keep more of it and stop giving it away freely.
That's right. All right, thank you. Ms. Karen, tell them who you are, where you at, lady.
Yes, I'm Karen Briggs, out in California, out here doing the thing with my family's thrift store, Crazy Bargains, and then my LLC, PNF Gold Advantage, being turned over to Time and Chance LLC. And yes, I accept crypto through my LLC. I love it, and I love selling it and helping people to learn how to live in a crypto lifestyle. So that is my part of my part in the P2G family. I help facilitate and educate Mondays and Fridays on our Money Math Crypto Workshop. And I love being there. I love just the atmosphere. And I invite anybody who has even a little bit of inquisitiveness about crypto to just hop on and join in, because all questions are welcome.
All right, thank you so much for that. And she is just a gem. And I'm gonna tell you right now, we got a bunch of gems out here. I got the pleasure of being blessed with women and men who are just the cream of the crop. And we've got one of our amazing, beautiful golden chocolate ladies.
Yes.
Share with you what she's been up to and building in this platform and in life for herself. I'm so grateful to have these amazing people. Miss Chocolate Gold, girl, go give girl something. Let them know.
Yes, indeed. I am Chocolate Gold Bay. Everyone calls me Chocolate Gold. I am one of the partners and facilitators on P2G Networks. I assist on Mondays with the Pennies to Gold platform, which is at 9 p.m. Eastern time. On Thursdays, I am one of the hosts and facilitators for Crypto Kids at 7 p.m. Eastern time. Crypto Kids is a family platform, and so we want everyone to remember to bring their children. You do not have to leave them out of the financial conversation.
Don't you do that?
Yes, bring them and let them
know.
Yes, indeed. So we strongly encourage learning as a family.
Absolutely.
And then on Sundays, we have our sister circle, and that is Black Girls Do Crypto, on which we sit down and we figure out solutions, and we are a support for our sisters. Even if it's not a business venture, we support with their personal lives, and just did you know, just the things that we go through in life or whatever. And so that's Black Girls Do Crypto on Sundays at 5 p.m. And you can find me almost anywhere at Chocolate Gold. Yes, you can. And be sure to check out my show, Fundraising Freedom Fridays on Stereo.
Yes.
At 5
Yes.
We get that link on the page. It's on the page now. I like it. We got it up. All right.
Yeah. And so what we are doing is we are showing everyone, whether it is a family, an organization, a business, we're showing everyone how they can come together and support the things that they care about and support themselves. And so that's what Fundraising Freedom Friday is about. It's about us coming together and getting the funds that we need to be free.
That's right.
Financially free and time free.
Yes.
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 Thank you so much for the work that you do and have done. I love how God has brought us to meet one another. Our Creator said, "Okay, we're gonna have y'all attract each other. Just do work, and y'all gonna find the help I got for you." And you know that is amazing. I do whatever. My goal is to share as much as I can of my skills that I've been blessed with, and the ones that I've learned from others with others. And so to be able to attract folk that have that same mindset, you know, of giving freely and building together has been it has just been a true blessing, like watching a miracle happen on a regular basis.
It truly is. It truly is.
When you're in business, being by yourself or being on the defense all the time is not right. It's not going to make you happy.
That's right.
So the one thing cryptocurrency changed for everybody is that while we're all in this together, we can benefit. But when we try to take things away from others in order to have nobody's them and us, guess what? They don't know that they're part of us. That's just the only thing that they're really. Do know that you are welcome to join the P2G networks at any time. Come as you are with what you will. We do not sell anything on this platform. This is an education, application, and support platform. We do have offerings for different things people can bring to the platform, whatever they are bringing. We love to share. It is a networking situation where we prefer to use the goods and services of folks from the network. This is a preference. And so come, like I said, as you are and with what you will, because our growth is imminent. It truly is. We love you all. Have a great night. This ain't no fake. We really are this way all the time. Okay? We really are all the time.
That's right.
Family, we ain't joking. And like they say, y'all gonna find some stragglers out there, but don't worry, even they're still welcome in the family. So I'll see you all later. I actually want to make sure I shout out my sister Diamond, whose birthday has been this past weekend, and my amazing husband and partner and life partner in life, Mr. Gold Banker Alvin Thomas, whose birthday is tomorrow.
Oh,
yes!
Yay! Happy birthday to you.
Thank you.
Don't miss Breakfast with the Thomases. We having a birthday edition.
Oh Lord, have mercy.
2G.
That's how we love celebrating people.
Yes.
That is, we got to give you your flowers while you're alive because time we can.
That's right.
I love you all. You have a wonderful one. We want to see you do well in business. I'm not joking when we say what we say, and everyone's value comes to each other. We actually add to each other those skills. Don't be afraid to add those to the networks. We'll talk to you soon. Have a wonderful night. Enjoy time with your family and start planning a big future.
Thank you for being on, y'all.
And thank you, those who have been in our audience, who have been enjoying this stream and sharing this stream with others. We thank you so much. I got to get these questions. I know what we want to do is we want to answer some questions. We also are amazingly sharing. Guess what? This the end of this week, we got an encore. Spirit Bear, who is doing a fundraiser to share, to build Puerto Rico in the area of cryptocurrency, is doing a fundraiser. We had it last weekend. and he's going to do an encore for anyone who would like to join the fundraiser. That is $50, down from $250 for the session. He is teaching people how to mint and promote and market your NFTs. So you get to learn how to create and how to create value into anything you create. This is for all my creators. You better get it for 50 because it's going to 50 after, and it goes up from there. Go take a look at all those learning platforms. They start at 1,000 or better. Talk to you soon. So we got him to do it, and he's really good at it. So he'll show you what he's got.
Yes.
Show you how to do it for $50 on this Sunday. Don't forget. Up to. You can also, he's also on the P2G networks under our store. Go sign up for your class. We'll see you soon. We love you. Have a wonderful night.
Peace and love, family.